Hello children, myself Mrs. Ruma Putran, an educator of standard 10th from Srimati LPSAVANI VIDHYABHAVAN. Children, today we are going to start with new chapter Polynomials. You all have already learned what is meant by polynomials. A polynomials means many terms together forms a polynomial. Now you all have already learned that there are three types of polynomials: monomial, binomial and trinomial. Polynomial containing only one term is known as monomial. Containing two terms is known as binomial, and containing three terms is known as trinomial. Now we are going to learn about degree of polynomial. Degree of polynomial, that is the highest power of x in p of x. P of x means polynomial, is called degree of polynomial. That means highest degree is said to be the degree of polynomial. As for example, suppose if the equation is like this: ax square plus bx plus c, then ax square highest power is 2. That means degree of polynomial is 2. Similarly, suppose if it is ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, highest degree is 3. So 3 is the degree of polynomial. Now, first of all, we have learned about monomial, binomial and trinomial. That was the type of polynomial on the basis of number of terms. If one term means monomial, two terms means binomial and three terms means trinomial. Now we are going to learn types of polynomial on the basis of degree. On the basis of degree of polynomial. If highest degree is 1, then it is said to be linear polynomial. Highest degree is 1. So its standard form will be ax plus b. Children, here you can see power of x is 1. That means highest degree is 1. Then second is quadratic polynomial. Polynomial having degree of polynomial as 2, that is highest degree is 2, is known as quadratic polynomial. Its standard form is ax square plus bx plus c. Here you can see your degree is 2, that means highest degree is 2, that means it is a quadratic polynomial. Now last is cubic polynomial. If the highest degree is 3, it is said to be cubic polynomial. Its standard form is ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. That is the standard form of cubic polynomial. So in short, these are the types of polynomial on the basis of degree of polynomial. Now we all know that for quadratic polynomial, standard form is ax square plus bx plus c. Children, you all have already learned to find out the zero. Suppose if the question is find out the zero, immediately you people write that p of x equals to 0. Using that, you find out the value of x. Suppose whatever x answer you get, suppose answer you get x equals to 5 and x equals to 2. That means 5 and 2 are considered to be the zeros. Now 5 and 2 are the zeros. Symbolically we write as alpha and beta. So alpha and beta are the two zeros. Now suppose if the question is find out the sum of zeros. Whatever zeros we are getting, its sum we have to add. That means two zeros are alpha and beta. Means alpha plus beta is equals to minus b upon a. Here in case of quadratic polynomial, coefficient of x square is considered to be a, coefficient of x is considered to be b, and constant term is c. Similarly, for cubic polynomial, coefficient of x cube is a, coefficient of x square is b, and coefficient of x is c, and constant term is d. So now for quadratic polynomial, sum of zeros means whatever zeros we get equals to alpha plus beta is equals to its formula. Formula to find out sum of zeros is minus b upon a. Now minus as it is, b means, here I have already explained, b means coefficient of x and a means coefficient of x square. Similarly, to find out the product of zeros, two zeros are alpha and beta. Product of zeros means alpha multiplied by beta. Its formula is c upon a, where c is constant term and a is coefficient of x square. So whenever the equation is of quadratic polynomial, at that time you can find out only two, that is sum of zeros and product of zeros. Now talking about for cubic polynomial, its standard form is ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. For that, sum of zeros. Now children, for quadratic polynomial, maximum number of zeros, for quadratic polynomial, maximum number of zeros will be 2. For linear polynomial, maximum number of zeros will be 1. And for cubic polynomial, maximum number of zeros will be 3. For cubic polynomial, maximum numbers of zeros will be 3. That means maximum 3 zeros we can get. 3 zeros means for 3 zeros we will name it as alpha, beta and gamma. So sum of zeros is equals to alpha plus beta plus gamma. Here you can see for quadratic maximum number of zeros are 2. So for sum of zeros it will be alpha plus beta. For cubic maximum number of zeros are 3. Therefore it will be alpha plus beta plus gamma is equals to, formula will be minus b upon a. Children, for cubic as well as for quadratic, a, b and c will be different. Here in case of cubic polynomial, b will be the coefficient of x square and a will be the coefficient of x cube. Then next is sum of product of zeros. Sum means plus, product of zeros means alpha beta, beta gamma and gamma alpha. So whenever it is sum of product of zeros equals to alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha. Its formula is c by a. Children, remember, for quadratic polynomial, product of 0 is c by a. For cubic polynomial, sum of product of 0 is c by a. C in case of this cubic polynomial, c means coefficient of x and a means coefficient of x cube. Then next is product of zeros. Product of zeros, here cubic polynomial means 3 zeros means alpha into beta into gamma. Its formula is minus d upon a. Minus as it is, d means constant term and a means coefficient of x cube. Now we are going to start with exercise 2.1. Question is, the graph of y is equals to p of x are given in figure for some polynomial p of x. Find the number of 0. Whenever the question is find the number of zeros, looking at the graph, at that time you have to check at how many points the graph intersect the x-axis. If the graph intersect x-axis at one point, means number of zeros will be 1. If the graph intersect x-axis at 2 points, means number of zeros will be 2. And if the graph do not intersect x-axis, means number of zeros will be 0. So looking at the first graph, here you can see this is the graph, it do not intersect the x-axis. That means number of zeros will be 0. So in first graph, number of zeros 0. Second graph, here you can see graph intersect x-axis at one point, means number of zeros will be 1. In this case, number of zeros, here you can see it intersect at 1, 2 and 3. That means graph intersect x-axis at 3 points, means number of zeros will be 3. In this case, number 4, it intersect x-axis at 2 points, means number of zeros will be 2. Same here, 1, 2, 3, 4. That means number of zeros will be 4. Like this, you can find out the number of zeros. Now, exercise 2.2. Question is, find zeros and verify the relationship between zeros and coefficient. Student, you all have already learned in standard 8th and 9th how to find out the zeros. Now, question is x square minus 2x minus 8. First of all, we are going to find out zeros. Whenever the question is find out zeros, means immediately it should come in your mind that p of x equals to 0. P of x means polynomial. Polynomial is x square minus 2x minus 8 equals to 0. Now here you can see coefficient of x square is 1 and constant term last term is 8. 1 8s are 8. Factors of 8 we have to take in such a way that answer will get 2. So here we can see 4 2s are 8 and minus 4 plus 2 is minus 2. So by splitting method, we will get the value of x as 4 and minus 2. By splitting, we are getting x 4 and minus 2. That means whatever answer we get, that is x. That is the solution. Either we can say solution or we can say the value of x or we can name it as alpha and beta. Means this x 4 and minus 2 are alpha and beta. They are the zeros. Now the question is relationship between zeros and coefficient. Relationship between zeros and coefficient means we have to start with zeros and we have to end with coefficient. So we have to start with zeros. As this polynomial is quadratic polynomial, that means 2 will be there. Only 2, that is sum of zeros and product of zeros will be there. Sum of zeros equals to. Now we know two zeros we have got, that is 4 and minus 2. 2 zeros are alpha and beta. That means alpha plus beta. Alpha is 4 plus beta is minus 2. 4 plus minus becomes minus. 4 minus 2 is 2. That means sum of zeros we have got 2. Now we know that formula to find out sum of 0 is minus b upon a. So now we will write minus b. What is b? Coefficient of x is considered to be b. That means b is minus 2. So we'll write minus 2 upon a is 1. So we'll write minus 2 upon 1. After this, you will check whether these two are same or not. So here you can see minus plus, that means 2 upon 1, and these two both are same. So we have to check. First of all, we got answer 2. Then we will write in the form of minus b upon a. Then we will check whether both are same or not. Is equals to then minus b upon a. Minus as it is. B means coefficient of x and a means coefficient of x square. So here we have started with 0 and we have ended with coefficient. That means we have shown the relationship between zeros and coefficient. Now product of zeros. Product of zeros means two zeros are alpha and beta, means alpha multiplied by beta. Alpha is 4, beta is minus 2. 4 multiplied by minus 2 is equals to minus 8. Now children, you know product of zeros formula is c by a. So here you can see c is minus 8, a is 1. That means minus 8 by 1. Now we have to check whether these two are same or not. Every time you will get it same only. Here we can see minus 8 and minus 8 by 1 both are same. So as it is same, then we will write c by a. C means constant term and a means coefficient of x square. That means we have shown the relationship between zeros and the coefficient. Second sum is 4s square minus 4s plus 1. In this case, x is not given. In place of x, s is given. So now here we have to find out zeros. That means p of s equals to 0. 4s square minus 4s plus 1 equals to 0. Again here 4 and here constant term is 1. 4 ones are 4. We have to take out factors of 4 in such a way that we get answer 4. We know minus 2, 2 twos are 4. Means minus 2 will be minus 4. So by splitting method, s we will get half, s equals to half. 2 half we will get. That means alpha equals to half, beta also half. So that here we have found out the zeros. Now we have to show the relationship between zeros and coefficient. So again here sum of zeros equals to alpha plus beta. Alpha is half, beta is also half. Half plus half is 1. So here we got the answer 1. Now we have to check minus b by a. Minus b by a. This minus as it is b. What is b? Coefficient of s means minus 4 is b upon a. A is 4 upon 4. Now we have to check whether this 1 and this both are same or not. If you will see, minus becomes plus. 4 cut, so it will be plus 1. Here also 1 and here also 1 we get. That means both are same. First of all, we have to check whether both are same or not. And here we have already checked. It is same. So is equals to minus b by a equals to minus b means coefficient of x and a means coefficient of x square. Now product of zeros equals to alpha multiplied by beta. Alpha is 1 by 2, beta is also 1 by 2. Half into half equals to 1 by 4. Now product of zeros formula is c by a. C means 1, a means 4, means 1 by 4. So for both cases we are getting the same answer. Equals to c by a. C means constant term and a means coefficient of x square. Now third sum, question is 6x square minus 3 minus 7x. Many a times, children, you have to rearrange the terms. Here you can see first of all terms of x square, then constant term and then term of x. So at that time we will rearrange the term. If we will rearrange the term, then it will be 6x square minus 7x minus 3. Student, this sum you have to do it by your own. Here factors I will show you. Here we can see 6 and here it is 3. 6 3s are 18. Factors of 18 in such a way we have to take that answer we get 7. 9 2s are 18 and 9 minus 2 is 7. So factors will be 9 and 2. That you can do it by your own. Next question is 4u square plus 8u. We have to find out zeros, means p of u equals to 0. 4u square plus 8u equals to 0. Here two terms are there. Whenever two terms are there, first of all check whether any common is there or not. Here we can see 4u will be common. So 4u into bracket u plus 2 equals to 0. Therefore 4u equals to 0 or u plus 2 equals to 0. U equals to 0. Multiplication becomes division. 0 upon 4 equals to 0. Here u equals to 0. Same here, u plus 2 equals to 0. So u equals to minus 2. That means here we are getting two zeros. One 0 is 0, another 0 is minus 2. That means alpha is 0 and beta is minus 2. Now we have to show the relationship between zeros and coefficient. So we have to start with sum of zeros. Sum of zeros equals to alpha plus beta. Alpha is 0, beta is minus 2. That means 0 plus minus 2 equals to 0 minus 2 equals to minus 2. Now we have to write in the form of minus b by a. Minus as it is b. Here we know coefficient of u is b. That means b is 8 and a is 4. So it will be 8 upon 4. Now we have to check whether this minus 2 and minus 8 by 4 both are same or not. Here we can see 4 ones are 4 twos are. So here answer will get minus 2 and this is also minus 2. That means both the answers are same. Equals to minus b by a equals to minus coefficient x upon coefficient of x square. Now taking about product of zeros equals to alpha multiplied by beta. Alpha is 0, beta is minus 2. 0 multiplied by minus 2 equals to 0. Now product of 0 formula is c by a. Here constant term is not there. As constant term is not there means you have to understand that it is 0. So 0, c is 0 and a is 4. So 0 upon 4. Now we have to check whether both these two are same or not. Here it is 0 and here it is 0 upon 4. 0 upon 4 means 0. That means both the answer we are getting same. Is equals to c upon a equals to constant term upon coefficient of x square. Now question number 5. It is t square minus 15. Here we have to find out 0. Here x term is not there. That means here t is there. So we'll write p of t equals to 0. T square minus 15 equals to 0. Here both the terms are perfect square. In between minus sign. So formula will be a square minus b square. T square we will write in the form of square, that is t whole square, and 15 also we will write in the form of square. That means root 15 whole square equals to 15. So here formula will be a square minus b square equals to a plus b, a minus b. So t plus root 15, t minus root 15 equals to 0. So answer you will get minus root 15 and plus root 15. So alpha will be minus root 15, beta will be plus root 15. Now sum of zeros is equals to alpha plus beta. Alpha is minus root 15, beta is plus root 15. Minus root 15 plus root 15. Answer you will get 0. Now sum of zeros we have to write in the form of minus b by a. Minus as it is. B here, b is not given. Coefficient of, that means t term is not given. So it will be 0 upon. A is 1. So minus 0 upon 1. Now we have to check whether both these are same or not. So we can see here both are same. Is equals to minus b upon a equals to minus coefficient of x upon coefficient of x square. Next is product of zeros, alpha multiplied by beta. That means minus root 15 multiplied by root 15. Minus plus minus. Root 15 into root 15 will be 15. So answer is minus 15. Now product of zeros. So we have to write in the form of c by a. Here c is minus 15. A is 1. So minus 15 upon 1. Now check whether both are same or not. So by here you can see that both are same. So we'll write equals to c upon a. C means constant term and a means coefficient of x square. Next sum, question number 6. 3x square minus x minus 4. 3 fours are 12. Factors of 12 we have to take in such a way that answer we get minus 1. Children, you know 4 3s are 12. 4 minus 3 is 1. So this sum you can do it by your own. Children, today this much only. Thank you very much.